Today is the day I show you the true power of Okai, aka the dog. You see, a fun fact about this guy is he is an extremely low win rate in tournaments. I am 100% win rate with 2 wins out of 2 attempts, but every other person that has used him has basically lost. Blunder lost with him, Clean lost with him, Halam lost with him, and I don't even know when else it was used. But speaking of which, this is actually a team I worked collaboratively on with Halam. He wanted a team into someone in particular, I forget who, but we came up with this idea. So it has Combine Cheese Latias doing Cheese Latias things. It has AV Whirlpool Primarina meant for the stall matchup. You trap Toxapex and then you kind of just win. Dogi is just the poison Toxic Spike Absorb. Also, very strong fella. Can spam some poisons around, really set up the Latias as well. Lando doing Lando things. Rillaboom as an offensive Life Orb guy. And then Zamazenta as your pretty standard glue to a lot of bulky offense teams. This time we have Heavy Slam, Crunch instead of Roar or Sub. But yeah, very, I mean, I wouldn't say straightforward team actually. No idea if it'll win, but we're here to show off Okidogi, and hopefully we're able to cook some opponents with it. If you enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe. I don't know the exact statistics, but I know that many of my viewers are not subscribed. So even if you've forgotten, I forgive you. Just go scroll down, hit that button, continue listening to some Okai beatdowns. I know what it's actually pronounced. Please don't correct in the comments. But yeah, I will see you for game number 1. Well, it took a while to load this game up, and I can't say I'm surprised with the outcome. Yeah, I'm as confused as you all might be as well. Here I guess we'll just break this sash potentially and stay in here. Zama isn't gonna be very useful. Surfed it quite a bit, but yeah, we're just gonna take ourselves out to get chip on this. So click Endeavor, sure. Alright, now they go pull T-Geist, sure. I guess we'll just crunch. Let Zama die. Oh. Okay. Well, I guess now we might as well IDEF on the Araquanid sack. Yeah. Like, that's just a play that's not necessary, but it's like we might as well apply more pressure. Because, like, I mean, regardless, I'm just going to crunch here. Because it's truly not like Zama can do anything right now. Alright, we're just going to click crunch again. Now Rillaboom is in a guaranteed range to knock this out with Glide, even with Terra. So it's a pretty free Rillaboom for us. It's going to be scary to navigate around that Iron Crown, though. Iron Crown is a Giga threat. And we can only hope that Latias beats it. Okay, let's go Dogi here. Let's see if they have a Psychic move or a Poison move, because you can't really have both. With stall everyone on ladder, I wouldn't have been surprised if it was actually a Psychic move. Like Psyshock, I mean. I don't know why I said a Psychic move like there are multiple. Okay. Special attack crown. I'm going to click knock off here. Is knock doing a lot? I might actually Terra knock off here, because the thing that beats this Pokemon would be Latias with Calm Mind, and it's not like Latias really needs his Terra in order to win that 1v1 versus Crown, so That ended up going well for us. Opponent actually wasn't that low elo, 1800s, and we gain quite, no, not a lot, but it's propelling us upwards for sure. All right, well, that was a weird game one. Let's hope we get some more heat in the future games. All right, we have our next game versus even more cheese. I don't know what is up with all of it, but it is what it is. Dogi matchup looks pretty... Nah, there's a crown. Yo, why are there so many crowns, bro? The crowns are really bad for... Their crowns are really bad in the matchup. All right, let's just lead Lando. I assume Grimmsnarl or Ogerpon are the lead, but I think leading Lando's fine. Well, I guess in that case, like, we might as well lead Dogi. But Lando is better into Glim, and I think Glim is more annoying than the other two. Like, if it's Grimmsnarl lead, we're just going to U-turn on Taunt. Surely they don't let us just get rocks for free. We'll U-turn and then bring in Dogi. But if it's Ogerpon lead, I think we'll just hard Rillaboom. Should be an interesting one. I mean, I guess I was going to say I'll pause it till turn 1, but I guess we might as well analyze what they could be. Obviously, Ursaluna is some kind of setup Swords Dance guy. Glimmora could be Meat Beam. Grimmsnarl is definitely screens. Crown is some kind of Calm Mind. Iron Defense maybe with Speed Boost. Swords Dance Ogerpon, Dragon Dance Dragonite. Could be any Terra with Dragonite. We genuinely have no idea. Okay, that did a lot, so it's definitely max attack Grimmsnarl. I mean, honestly, I'm pretty sure I just go hard Dogi here and just rip a gunk. Okay, gone. So they don't have light screen up, which is big for my Prim and for my Latias and my Lando even in some cases. Okay, Braveheart is in. I don't like this. We're basically forced to Harvest Latias and start Calm Minding, which is kind of annoying. Kind of bad, actually. I don't know if we win this 1v1. Okay, we don't really win it. Oh my god. No way it's this shit, too. Okay, we get a crit. It's low-key kind of big. Dude, Psychic Noise Calm Mind? What in the cheese is this, bro? This is really bad. I think we're pretty cooked. But that crit might save us. That crit does let Primarina eat whatever hit this thing wants to do. Yeah, now we're just getting a little bit of chip off. And now our play is to go Prim and do enough damage so Rillaboom can kill, I think. How much does Tachyon do at +3 to AV Prim? That crit might have bailed us, honestly. This team is really weak to Iron Crown Cheese, but like, is Iron Crown Cheese something you're gonna respect? Especially one with Psychic Noise. Alright. Let's see, with Liquid Voice. Liquid Ooze, Liquid Voice. Okay, so we live Tachyon. Psychic Noise doesn't do anything. We're probably better off trying to hit him with a Whirlpool. God, this is ridiculous. Now let's just get the guaranteed damage, I guess. I hate Iron Crown Cheese. Why can't they be honorable like me last video and use defensive I mean AV Iron Crown like a real boss? Alright, well, we're forced to tear the Zahir. Like, quite literally no other play. Which does not bode well for us. We go for Focus Blast, we eat it up. I guess they have to... They have to respect Terra Dark. Maybe I should have just non-terra'd, but it's fine. Alright, now what did they go to? Presumably Glimmora? Yeah, I don't... Yeah, it has to be Glimmora. Or Dragonite. Dragonite works too. I don't know how we beat Dragonite at this point. Okay, they go Ogerpon. That actually makes sense to me because it loses to Rillaboom anyways because it's definitely Swords Dance. But here we'll rip a Swords Dance. for Power Whip, which does actually quite a lot. But now we'll finish this off. Let's see, if this is Meteor Beam Glamora, we force in Dragonite right now, which is actually pretty good for us. Yeah, forcing in Dragonite here means we can hit him with a strong knock and then have Doughy come into revenge. Although it could just be Terra Fly Blast, looking at it. Okay. Let's attack if they roost. Okay, this should do a lot. This should do a lot if we connect. Okay, okay. And now we can glide. Oh my god. Wait, we might be saved. Wait, we might actually be saved. This is definitely gonna Meteor Beam us. I think we Doughy on the Meteor Beam. Yeah. And then I think we Lando. We keep our Rilla. He still has Terra. It's actually crazy how lopsided of a matchup this was, though, that we need to hacks and get that crit in order to have a chance. Okay, Terra Fairy. Earth Power doesn't do that much. Oh, Gleam does a lot. But I think we have a guaranteed win with just Earth Power. Because now we just Rilla and we glide twice. And that should be a 100% win. This Ursaluna can't even like Trailblaze or anything. Oh, it could be Jolly. Oh, it could be Jolly. But I mean, there wasn't another play. Yeah, there really wasn't another play. Okay. Well, moment of truth. Is this Jolly Ursaluna? Oh my god, it's actually Jolly Ursaluna. How can it... How can this be this bad of a matchup? Like, I can't. How can everything be this bad? The fact that it's Dazzling Gleam Glamora with Terra Fairy instead of Terra Ghost, Meteor Beam, Earth Power, Mortal Spin, Rocks. And the fact that it's fucking Max Speed or so... I can't. I don't even... I have too... It's too shameful to say GG in that because, like, it's genuinely a 100-0 matchup that we had to hacks to get close to winning. God. I can't believe we lost that. I mean, I can because it was a terrible matchup, but the fact that we ran into that, like, that doesn't even make sense to me. But it's fine, it's fine. New game, new time to lock in. This looks like an amazing Primarina matchup. Is this Gunkshot Greninja? Okay, click spikes. There. I'll just click Ice Punch here. Okay, easy Lando catch. Oh. Wow, we are getting a lot of crits. This might be like the luckiest live yet. I don't need this anymore. Just gonna knock this off. Baby Fish for poison. Wow. This actually is the luckiest live ever. Alright, we'll Lando here. We'll keep that as a sack probably. Just get our rocks up. Earth Power once. Rocks. Okay, they actually recovered there. Just Earth Power again. I'll Earth Power again. And then I'll taunt. Now we'll go for another Earth Power. Yeah, I don't know why they just ignored taunt as a possibility. It's definitely a little strange. Okay, the Scizor, in order to knock us out here, is going to have to take... Oh, wow, it's AB. That is interesting. Okay. But that being chipped is really big for my other guys. Alright, let's see. Do we just win with Za? We might, honestly. Yeah, let's just go Za and press. We're Terra Fire Heavy Slam, which is really good into Wheezing and Pult. And I think Body Slam, or Body Slam. Body Press should just knock that Scizor out. Now what comes in? Wheeze comes in. We just Terra Fire and Heavy Slam. That's not as clean of a 2-hit KO as I wanted, but... Oh, that's really bad. Okay, they didn't Pain Split, which is good. Just Heavy Slam again. Okay, I think Latias should win. Or many things should win. Probably force the Terror on this right now. Yep. Now we can click... Oh, nice protect by them. That was a pretty decent soul read. Okay, this Dragapult being knocked and taking poison means that Rillaboom's just gonna click Grassy Glide 3 times and it's over. Okay. This is a... We've really been lucky this these latter games, but I mean, it was bound to happen. I'm gonna be honest, it was bound to happen. I said it. Alright, Glide, GG, Jove. Move on to the next game. Alright, our next game is versus Vert's Weakness Policy Tinglu team. So we gotta make sure we're not caught lacking. Life Orb Tornadus, Giga threat, for sure. We'll leave Primarina here. If Tinglu is the lead, then they're just going to click Earthquake here. And that means we get free rocks with Lando, which is nice. Nice. We can taunt. Alright, let's get rocks up. Quick payback. Now we can go Rillaboom. Ouch, that crit does hurt. Alright, now click Swords Dance. Now click Glide. That should knock it out. Yeah. I'm gonna say, Rillaboom still that guy. I forgot how powerful Grassy Glide was in Sword and Shield, by the way. That is genuinely an insane move in that gen. Alright, let's see. We sack Lando here. Okay. Now it's Prim time. Prim trolls them like crazy. Like, actually kind of goes stupid. Let's go for a Moonblast. Probably should have clicked Psychic Noise, but I think it's whatever. Because now we just click it. They should actually get Earthquake Chip here. But I think they'll spin. Yep. Okay. Okay, Raging Bolt is in. Do we live Thunderbolt? Pretty sure we do, right? Yeah, that's Prim. Put some respect on Prim. Okay, how did Raging Bolt live? That's my question. Okay, we go Rilla here. We'll just click Knockoff, I think. Yep. Okay. Tornin now? No, Zama. Oh, this is Roarza. It's actually really annoying. Let's switch Dogi here. We can go for a Gunk Shot now. Wait, what? Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. I'm not sure about that. Okay, it is Balloon Gold. Just low-key threat. We'll knock it off. Okay, the play here is to go Zama and spam Crunch because it's the most useless Pokemon in Zen game. And try to get a defense drop. Wow, that is like 0 bulk. Okay. Now we Rilla and Knockoff. Okay, the Terraferid, sure. Now we just not gold. Now we just Latias and Terra Calm Mind. And this should just be game unless we get crit. But honestly, with how lucky we've been in this particular live, I would not be surprised if we got unlucky at some point. Alright, we just need one more Calm Mind and we should Oko this. Although, I guess there's no point in... Surely, right? Yeah, okay. I was gonna say maybe I should recover, but nah, I'm pretty sure my head calcs are right. And now Store Power should always knock this out. And Crunch doesn't even come close because of that Grassy Seed. Awesome. That was a really solid matchup for us at certain points. Obviously, knowing the Tinglu made the matchup way easier. Like, if this was a fresh team with Weakness Policy Tinglu and we stay in with Prim, we're just getting popped turn 1. And then Zama goes to town on us, Treads, Raging Bolt, Torn, all major threats as a result. So knowing the team definitely helped. Make sure to do your research. Alright, we have our next game facing some kind of Yu Sand with Zamazenta Zapdos. I think the others are all Yu, right? Yeah. But as history has proven, you can never underestimate Yu Sand. That shit is scary. And they also have Tinkaton for Latias, which is really, really bad. Honestly, Zapdos might 6-0 us. We might have to lead Okidogi, trade versus them to get the gunk off, and hopefully poison Zapdos. Because otherwise, I'm pretty sure we just lose to it. And if it's Specs, because I think Specs Torn was the original, then we definitely just lose. Okay. We connect gunk. Do we get the poison? Yes, we get the poison. That's really, really big. And I think we just sack this. I think I'll just click Drain Punch and let Zapdos knock itself out. Yep. How did I know it was 12.5% instead of 13%? It's because I know. It's because I'm a knower. Okay. I mean, Zapdos dead is still not amazing. Like, this is still not a great matchup, so let's lock in. Okay. Let's taunt here and get rocks up. Nice, nice. Big turn, big turn. Alright, Machigacha comes out. Now we U-turn. Thing is, what do we even go to? How does Cha goob us this badly? Alright, well, we're gonna have to Rillaboom, risk the burn, and also take a lot. Ouch! Okay. We're gonna Swords Dance. Okay. Let's just knock off here. I'm not sure why they strength set. I would have gone for Shadow Ball chip and then switched Tinkaton in, assuming your balloon. Maybe that was a losing play, I'm not sure. Why is this matcha such a big threat? Okay, Tinkaton is in. Oh, it's not balloon, that's why. Well, now it makes more sense. We'll just click high horsepower. I don't know. I don't think they would encore us, and that looks like pretty bulky Tinkaton. Yeah. Bye-bye. Okay, now Latias does actually look really good. But, you know, we obviously do have to respect still Roar Zama. So we're going to go Lando first to scout what this is going to do to us. Okay, it is IDEF. We're just going to Earth Power here. Actually, do we keep this? No, I think we just Earth Power. I think Earth Power is fine. Thumb's setting up. Oh, okay. I might Terra this, actually. I don't know if that's troll. It depends on what the drill is, but I think we're fine. Yeah, I'm going to Terra this and taunt. Force them to crunch us, which we should eat. Obviously, defense drop would have changed things, but it's fine. Alright. Alright, we happily trade our lives for Zama. Okay. Very interesting, very interesting. Drill comes in now. Guess we'll just taunt and let ourselves drop to it. And now I'll bring in Prim and click Psychic Noise. Well, that was very dependent on us not getting hexed. That's what I'm realizing. All good though. Alright, let's just get this Moonblast chip off on Tar. It's probably faster than us and offensive, but we'll see. Okay. Okay, let's Rilla first. And glide. Oh, wow. How did that die? Okay, well, Latias should win barring crit. So we're just going to Swords Dance with Rillaboom twice. Oh. Well, high horsepower is going to pop this if we connect. Alright, yo, high horsepower Rillaboom, low-key the MVP. But honestly, Dogi kind of did win us that by getting that poison with Zapdos. Remember, it's not that favorable to us, but Gunk Shot poison chance 30% plus Toxic Chain poison chance is pretty good. Like if we connect the move, then there's a very high chance that they get poisoned. Alright, move on to the next game. Oh my god, the cheese on the ladder is absolutely rampant, and it is a very, very terrifying squad. I don't even know what we do. I think we lead Lando, obviously. And then I think we do the same U-turn sequence where they taunt us. Yep. We get that extra chip, and that's max offense. And now we can go for the gunk shot, which would O-code through reflect if we connect. Okay. Okay, so the sequence was good. The sequence we're doing is our best shot into screens team, but I don't know if it's enough, to be completely honest. Okay, Cerulege is in now. That's actually good for us. That's actually pretty good, because now we can just Lando and Earth Power. Okay, they poltergeist us, which definitely knocks us out. Let me calc that. The reason I'm calculating Cerulege damage is to see if it's max HP or if it's max speed. So Earth Power, 2 max HP. Yeah, it's more than likely Giga HP invest. That means Realist should be able to come in and knock it off. Instead of me having to expend my Zama. Yeah, let's go for it. I mean, they technically could, like, Terra fight or something, but that would be kind of insane because, you know, I could be high horsepower. I could also just be Choice Band Woodhammer, which would absolutely kill. Okay, if Moth comes in, do we Terra? I think we do. I think we Terra hit him with the horsepower. Okay, gone. That Moltres is still giga threat. Okay, Valiant in first. Valiant in first is Okidogi first for me, because Okidogi loses to Moltres and loses to Tusk. And with a Gunk. Eat that Moonblast up. Connect Gunk, because we're so lucky. Get the poison. Alright, Fortune is definitely favoring us in this lot. But it's about time. Like, tell me if I'm coping. It's about time. Okay. I'm gonna Prima and then sack Latias. Because Latias is low-key flipping burgers versus that Moltres. So I think this is fine. Okay. And now we Prim. Tusk comes in. Oof. Okay. Okay, wait, it's speed boost. So we just knocked this out with Moonblast. And then we have enough HP to live the Moltres Galar. Oh my god. We dodged Kane? But why didn't they Terra? Terra was their only chance. Although, I guess Terra doesn't matter because we live Hurricane and then Grassy Glide kills. So it was probably Jove. Actually, no. Terra was definitely the play. I don't know. I think we just Heavy Slam. And then Grassy Glide should kill. Heavy Slam. Any move besides Heavy Slam would be a choke. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but they didn't Terra. It must be like Terra Dark or something. And they realized that they need a Nasty Plot plus an Agility in order to be Primarine. Okay, that's probably what it was. It was definitely Nasty Plot, Terra Dark. Wow, 2034, highest we've been in a while. Let's get maybe one more. Actually, I think that's a great one to end on. We've been facing so much cheese that I kind of don't want to play against another screens team because this team matchup is bad into screens. Like, you need this exact sequence to happen where you lead Landorus on the Grim. They have to be Grimstar. If they're Deoxys, it doesn't even fucking matter. But yeah, Deoxys we would get 6-0 by. But versus Grimstar, you have to get that U-turn damage on it and bring in Dogi afterwards. Force them to only keep one screen up. And then the rest of your team needs to be able to handle their sweepers. If this guy Terra'd his Cerulege, Terra'd his Moth at any point, we were probably cooked, in complete honesty. Like, this team has a really good matchup, but it's more of an anti-bulky offense, anti-balance, anti-fat kind of team. Not fat-phobic. But it's not meant to be matched up well into these screens that stay up forever kind of setup spam team. So, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you very soon for the next video. Make sure to like and subscribe. Peace.